your son, Thunderco, is in the Beast Residency program. Can you kind of walk us through why you decided to pick Beast Residency and what about it was a good fit for Thunder?
Sure. For the Beast Residency, the reason why we looked into it is because I believe in your theology of focusing on the individual. I agree with that belief system that it's about the individual getting better, and then by the individual getting better, the team will get better, right? So if the individual isn't good enough, obviously they might not make the team, but number two, if they do make the team, they're not going to do the team any good if the individual's not good. So I like how the Beast Residency focuses on the individual, developing the individual, making sure the individual's getting better, and that way everybody will win.
And how is Thunder's reaction to the program? This is now his third week.
Yep.
How has he expressed it to you? What is his feelings like? Does he enjoy it? What about it?
He loves coming to school every day. Yeah, he looks forward to it. He's focused. He likes to actually get a little ahead on his schoolwork so he can be sure to be out as soon as they can to play more soccer. But he loves the atmosphere. He loves the other kids here. Really haven't heard one negative thing, to be honest.
That's awesome. And what about he's obviously been in the club market for soccer. Mm-hmm. How does it compare? Is there even a comparison? What does that look like?
Yeah, which is another reason why we came here. Touching on that point is because it is different than the clubs big time. It's more focused on the individual, better skill work. Having the privilege to work with athletes myself in another area, we know that it's the time and the reps and doing it correctly over and over again that makes the athlete. At this level, every athlete, quote unquote, puts in hard work, right? Even at this age. So it comes down to putting it in correctly and doing enough of the proper reps. And that's how you get better, and that's what the Beast Residency offers. So compared to other clubs where it's maybe just same old scrimmaging and drills, this is more specific.
Okay. And then from a school perspective, how important is education for you, and how has that process been for Thunder in terms of the classroom?
Yeah, I mean, school obviously at this age is important, all the way through. We would expect him to get what's expected of him at this age, and that's what's being delivered. We're happy with it. He's happy with it. It was a little bit of a transition the first day or two as he's used to more of the traditional, but he actually prefers this now, and it's going really well. So we're happy.
And would you recommend this type of program to people, and if so, why?
Yeah, I absolutely would. If a student wants to be better at soccer for this program, then I would definitely. It's focused properly. It's focused on the individual. It's the teachers are great. Thunder's had help when he needed it. He gets the proper assistance. He does not feel left alone in the school realm, and he loves the coaches on the soccer field. So yeah, it's perfect. Good atmosphere.
As a parent, that transition of traditional to the school here at the soccer field, how was with you and your family? How was the conversation at home? Are we ready or not? So.
Yeah, for us it was pretty easy. I mean, I remember when Kyle told us about it on the field when we first met, the one or two times. For us, to be honest, we know what our son's dream is, and we back our son in that dream. Just like whenever athletes come to me and again talk to me about their dreams, I'm all there for them, and I'm going to do the same for my son. Once we knew that this was the route for him, then we just made the decision. We don't really have to think too hard when it comes to these type of things because we're all in whenever we go all in. But we're happy that we did.
In terms of the overall program, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give residency based on your experience so far, and why?
Truthfully, I mean, I'd give it a 10. Thunder's happy. That's why. If he wasn't happy, I would know stuff wasn't being done right. How you treat my son is how you treat me, basically. And if he's happy, then I'm happy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I have no reason not to give it a 10.
Okay, fantastic. What was the deciding factor to actually not only just consider, but join residency? What was the key thing that kind of pushed you guys over the edge to leave not only just club soccer, but leave his current school to actually come here? What was that kind of deciding factor? What resonated with you to say, hey, this is what we need to do and this is why we need to do it?
It goes back to, I think that first question is your belief system of focusing on the individual. I think students get lost in the numbers, and I know what Thunder's dream is, and I know that being lost in the numbers isn't going to get him there. So once we heard that this was an option, and I'd heard of your reputation and what you've done, I felt like let's do it.
No brainer.
Yeah, we don't sit too long and think too much when it comes to knowing what we want. So,
sure.
And we found it, and we jumped on.